Hey everyone, so we're going to be playing This War of Mine. Before we actually start with the game, I just need to let you know that to keep the video short and not boring with loading screens and that kind of stuff, I probably am going to do some jump cuts through the loading screens and maybe speed up the footage, trying to keep it short and sweet. Let's get to it. So I actually know nothing about this game, except that the trailer music was pretty cool. Yeah. So, let's get into it. I'm loving the fuck the war. Day 1. You know what this reminds me of? The art style reminds me of Limbo. Very dark, black and white, noir, kind of. I guess very bleak. Cool looking house, actually. Big house. Very big. Got 3 characters. When the Civil War broke out, many people thought it would only last a couple of weeks. It's been years since government military surrounded the rebels in the capital, cutting off all supply lines. The civilian population trapped in the city are suffering from hunger, disease, and shelling. Katja met both Pavel and Bruno before the war. She used to be a reporter while Bruno had his own television cooking show. Pavel was the star of the local football team. Katja even interviewed him once. Now they meet dramatically in different circumstances, looking for food and shelter. Okay, so we got different buttons, our things. Our shelter is one depressingly ugly ruin. We should do something about it. We only have 1 chair, we lack beds, and we have to sleep on the floor. It's hard to get a good night's sleep on hand. Cold concrete and the condition of those who are sick or wounded may drastically worsen, blah, blah, blah. We lack coffee and cigarettes. We have breaches in the walls. Our shelter is not safe, and we have to constantly be on guard. We really miss books. A good book could help us forget the horrors of war, and staying here is slightly better than living on the streets. Hang on, let me just do this really quick. Katja, bargaining skills. I grew up in the city, but went abroad to study and started working as a reporter. I'd been away for years when the trouble escalated to war. Blah, blah, blah. I was picked to write reports on it. She's a coffee drinker. She's been looking for her family ever since the war started. Who else is in here? The door. Oh, okay, so like RTS games, you just pick where you go. Got no food. What's that? Cat food. Pavel, fast runner, and Bruno, which is a good cook. Before the war, I used to own a restaurant. I even had my own TV show, Bruno's Cuisine. I'm sure you've seen it. You might remember it from some shows as he's a smoker. Nowadays, you're lucky if you get your hands on some canned meat or a bag of rice, and who knows how long this war is going to last. And for Pavel, he's a fast runner. Before this whole mess began, I lived with my wife and son in the better part of the city. I haven't seen them in a long time. I hope they are okay. I'm not doing so well, as you can see. Who needs football players during the war? Actually, I guess you would actually need them quite a bit. At least for the military, if you can get into it. And you'd be pretty buff anyways. So let me start with this. Fuck the war. So I got time constraints. 71 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not bad, actually. It's much better than it is right now. I'm really sorry if you can hear the fan going. It's, check it out, 89 degrees right now Fahrenheit, and it's still considered winter, so Fuck you, California. Let's see. Got plenty of rooms here. Let's see if we can search some of these places. Is there no running feature? They're just gonna walk down pretty slowly. By the way, the Celsius feature, or unit of measurement, is way better than Fahrenheit. Doesn't that make sense that 0 is freezing? Not, what is it, 35 degrees? So annoying. Down the ladder. You know what this reminds me of? The, if you've seen, I mean, who hasn't seen it? The Saving Private Ryan. The house that's Saving Private Ryan when they go to, I think, is it France? Yeah, I think it's France. That building that's like cut in half. And there's a family living inside of it. And that girl jumps down and then eventually starts slapping her dad. Vin Diesel's in that movie. I just remember that. He's, God, what's his name? I have no idea. Better stay inside during daylight. Yeah, no shit. Although, would it be really that much safer going at night? Yeah. No, I got this, guys. Don't help. Katja is slightly sick. Is that even how you pronounce the name? I think it might be. That name came up on the Walking Dead game, Katja from Walking Dead. Oh God, that's. I just recently finished playing The Walking Dead, and I'm still bummed about one of the decisions I made. If you haven't played it, you really should play it. God damn it. That game actually bummed me out. I need to replay that game. It's got a really high replay value. Components we need. Materials, consumables, chair. Distillery, I'm guessing, is that what it is? Let's make it bad. It makes sense to have beds in the, like, downstairs, right? Because it's all dry and stuff. And then also it's a nice, secluded area. I mean, I'm obviously not going to put it up there where the, big hole is. God damn, that guy's taking forever to just dig. I need to make a shovel. I hope we managed to keep it warm here. Okay, almost done with that rubble. Basic things, lockpicks. Just take all that shit. Yes. Okay, is there no running mechanism? Who cares? What's the, is the, oh, okay, the clock is ticking. The night's starting. I feel ill, hope it's nothing serious, so we need medicine. But where are we supposed to get this? Is all this stuff is just supposed to be in the cabinets? Again, I know nothing about this game, probably should have done a little research. The night. Plan the night, abandoned cottage. Oh, okay. So one of us is gonna go scavenge, guard, sleep in bed. Okay, she's gonna sleep in bed because she's sick. He's gonna guard? Or... well, no, he should scavenge because he has the most in the backpack. And he's gonna guard. And we're gonna go into the abandoned cottage. A family barricaded themselves in this house, but despite their efforts, looters got inside. It's been abandoned ever since. Still, we might find some useful things in the looters. Ruined villa. If we're desperate, we could try to steal from them. Quiet house. Unless we're willing to steal. Housing estate. Oh, we have no weapons, so stealing's probably gonna suck. So I think abandoned cottage might be the best. Prepare. Lockpicks would be good. Ooh. We'll use the equipment during our attack. Clean water, components. Scrap things like that, duct tape. Alright, so I don't think we're gonna need anything. Or should I? Because I could stay. Because I need to still figure out what's inside the house. Maybe I can actually make some weapons after that. The night was calm. Apart from the echo of distant shot, let's hope it won't get worse. Yeah, it makes more sense to shit. It makes more sense to stay just because I haven't explored the house yet. So let's do that first. Because imagine there's like a shotgun in here and I go out the first night unprepared. Everybody dies the first night and I still had stuff to check out in here. At least it's warm, 68 degrees, not too bad. Herbs, roll up cigarettes. It's gonna be like if you've seen 1984, where you pick up where that character Stanley, who cares? He picks up one of the cigarettes and it just the tobacco just falls out of it. Oh god. Here's to war. I'm loving the music, by the way. It's very, yeah, just like bleak. It's nice. Hang on, let me just turn this down. Okay. Sleeping in bed. He's still fucking digging. Ugh. Yeah, shovel. I need to find a shovel. How would you imagine just living during this time? Or at least in wartime? Well, I mean, technically we are in wartime, just the war isn't here. Our things. Got a lot of herbs. Going to be smoking all day. How do I use this stuff? Clear cigarettes. Water. See, how do I drink water? Or do they just automatically drink? You don't actually need to do anything about that. It's a good thing I have the lockpicks. See what do you got. I'll gladly eat something. Books. Burning them. If times are hard, a good book is uplifting, so they do read. It's edible, but would be more nutritious when cooked. Yeah, otherwise you probably get sick. God, first world problems pretty much just go out the window during times of war, right? How long is it gonna take this guy to do that? My stomach is rumbling. Okay, if you notice on Bruno, this has to be one of my biggest fears during post-apocalyptic or wartime things. Hold on, I gotta just look at this real quick to make sure everything's good. Alright, whatever. He's wearing glasses. Like, how fucked would you be? Like, I wear glasses. If I don't wear my glasses, I can see. But if it's gonna be like I'm underwater. Oh, I have no more lockpicks. It's gonna be like I'm underwater and everything's just gonna be blurry. Like, oh, fucking great. Hang on. I have tools. Why don't I just... Why can't I... Maybe I just need to make more tools? Okay, well, if you have glasses, you're gonna be fucked if they break. In some of the stylish glasses with they're rimless, it's like the most breakable thing. I can't imagine. And if you wear contacts too, well, you're just fucked too. Doggy. She's still sleeping. Oh, she should be sleeping anyways. My stomach is rumbling. The day's almost over. I haven't slept in some time. I need to build another bed. I mean, he can sleep on the floor, but fucking cares. Actually, is that medicine? Wait, what's the... Oh, because I'm still on... Okay. So you can sit down. Okay. Oh, Bruno. Day's ending. Ooh, is that a diamond? Valuable bartering item. God, I would suck at bartering if this were wartime or post-apocalyptic time. I know nothing of any item, valuable stuff. I need to find out if you can run in this game. I'll gladly eat something. Why would you want to eat raw food though? I mean, I guess if you're hungry, you're hungry. Let's see. Improve the workshop. What about shovel? Fuel. What's it? Oh, different components. Burn the books or burn materials. Let's make that. Okay, plan the night. So this time I'll do something. He'll sleep in bed because he's tired. Maybe I'll just stay for one more night. Because I haven't finished the house. See, my thing is oh shit. We've been raiding. Someone came at night to take our things by force. Fuck. The fuck, man. Someone tried to rob us. They didn't seem very determined, so they didn't do much harm. Too bad we had no weapons. We weren't wounded. But the attackers didn't steal anything. We are able to defend ourselves. Wait, how come... whatever. God damn it. Okay, so we need weapons. We need defenses. How the hell do I do that? Wait, what am I making over there? Oh, the fire. Okay. So she's still slightly sick. Hungry and tired. Slightly wounded. Oh, okay, so he was wounded during the fight. Okay. So do I just have to find weapons? Wait, damn. This whole... Not control it. You have to control each one separately. Okay. What's over there? Just grab all of it. Okay. Stove. You go build something. Okay, would you really jump from floor to floor? I mean, whoa. I brought something for barter. What if he's... Hang on. Should build another bed. A water filter. No, probably the heater would be best. You gotta keep it warm and then you can cook food on it, right? That makes sense. Hang on. I already have a... Should I just use it again? Why is there different... Anyways. He's at the door. What if he's dangerous? Like, what if he's just gonna steal our shit? Maybe I should just ignore him. That means we can make it a good deal. No, I mean... No, I'll just ignore him. I'll just ignore him. Maybe he'll just go away. Because what if he's dangerous? I mean, I could try to beat him, I guess, but what if he has a gun? Well, maybe... What if he actually does have stuff to barter? Because, I mean, he's not going away. No one's home. Go away. But it says tools. So I have tools. Where do I get my tools? Do I have a toolbox? Or maybe it's the lockpicks. So I just have to find... Well, no, because it says I have tools. Where the fuck are my tools? Okay. Eat some raw meat. And get salmonella. And die. Good night's sleep in a proper bed. You know how much I risked to get here? Yeah, it's not very filling, but it's food. I guess I'm gonna have to just take the risk because he's actually not going anywhere. Maybe he actually... Be friendly, be friendly, be friendly. Are we gonna trade or what? Oh, he does want to trade. Okay. Whew. Bullets. It's quite common, being honest. Really? Bullets are common? Well, I guess in wartime, right? Oh, so it's just weapons in general? Or can you actually fight using whatever that is? Interesting one exchange. What do you want for this? I mean, I don't... See, the thing with the herbal medications is I have real medicine. Herbal medications could be, like, non-effective. Weapons. It's very generous of you. Oh, okay, as in put more. It won't do try harder. So if I take something away then... Well... Or I could just put more stuff on there. What is this? Some electronic parts. I don't think I need that right now. Or anytime soon, really. It's very generous of you. What is this? Quite good on this gases. Tobacco, herbs, canned dog food, or just canned food. I'd like to think of it as canned dog food. Cigarettes. And coffee. By the way, if you, oh, see, look at this. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. So see, herbs may or may not be useless. If you drink coffee or caffeine or whatever, it seems like not a good thing to do during war or during a time when you might not be able to get it, just because you get addicted to it. Or the same thing like with cigarettes. Well, you're gonna have to go through withdrawal. This is also one of my big irrational fears. What happens if you have to take medication, like heart medication or something like that, and all of a sudden post-apocalyptic thing happens, or the medication thing goes bankrupt, and now there's no medication for you? You'd have to go through withdrawal symptoms for that medication, and how fucked up would that be? So your chances of being... Close the door, get the fuck out of here. The chances of getting super sick and then you dying because you're too sick to go on and fight because of the withdrawal is gonna raise so high. So, and then of course, right now, ideally the thing is, well, don't get addicted to this kind of shit. But right now, you would need the medication. You don't know that just around the corner there's a war happening. So you're just fucked if you're taking medication, if you have glasses, if you have smokes, if you smoke, if you have coffee, you're just fucked in war. I've just come to the realization that war sucks. Because you can't get coffee or medications, or if you have glasses, it just sucks. Let's not get into war, guys. I think that should be the moral of this. If there's one takeaway here, it's don't go into war, because it sucks. I'm hungry. Not very tasty, but it's filling. Yeah, dog food. Well, I can give her medication now, right? So let's just do that. 7:50. Time to go out. Or should I go out? Or should I stay one more time? Well, I mean, he does have a large backpack. But what does that say? Slept poorly, slightly wounded, still hungry, and slightly sick. But he can't scavenge. Why don't I just send him on a scavenging while Katja, who's sick, sleeps, and Pavel, who's wounded and slept poorly? Why don't I just do that? I mean, well, she can guard instead of sleeping on the floor. It'd be better. Okay, what should I... We'll need weapons. And ammunition for the weapons. I just want bullets enough in case I need to shoot myself. Okay, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Now let's go. The leaders must have been in a hurry. There's still a lot of stuff left. Let's do this. Oh shit, there's something inside. Let me check out first. Just take all that shit. Oh, this reminds me of if you've ever played Mark of the Ninja. It's actually a really good game too. It lets you know when there's people nearby by the red thingies, and then you can also see parts in the daylight of whatever you can't see under the light. It's pretty cool. I need to play that game again. I don't think I finished it. Maybe, I don't know. I need to play it anyways. What's that? Shell casings. Empty shell casing. We can make firearm ammo out of them. Wait, what? Oh. God damn it. I hated Resident Evil just because of this. This is one of my first games that I ever played on my own. Resident Evil 2. Whichever one was the one on PC with Wesker and Jill. That one. It was the first game I ever played on my own, and I fucking hated the whole you don't have a massive infinite storage. It's one of the first like adult things that you realize that pockets aren't actually bottomless. Wood. Got wood. Wait, how come you can have 4 components but only 2 wood? Is it that big? I don't think I need electronic parts right now just because I can't really upgrade anything, and where the fuck am I gonna get electricity? Getting nervous because of that. Well, I have no extra store. Oh, okay, well, that worked. Maybe I should just go. Scavenge fists. Tomato? I mean, that's food, right? Oh, that's fertilizer. Organic waste that we can use to grow stuff. Homegrown tobacco. I mean, there's a bartering item. Weapons. And the wood. Books. Roll up. You can also sell that. Sure. Okay. He's just waiting up there. I was hoping there's like a person with a rifle just looking at the door, being like, some fucker is there, isn't he? Let's take this. Wait. What the fuck? Is there no one there? Shell casings. I can't take any more of that stuff. I'll just... Nah. What's that? The family photo of parents to daughters. Good thing the girls didn't resemble the father. He looks like a bear. Food. Need food. Need food. What can I drop? Okay. Food. Sugar. And water. No, I don't. Well. Let's see. I need water. I need water. Water's the thing that people need. Parts. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Gonna get all the waters. Let's get the fuck out of here. Wait, why did that guy just go away? Did I check this? I think I did. Yeah, I did. What did... Maybe he went upstairs. Well, see, no, there he is. Bruno is back. Let's see, like day 4. Tonight I had a really good haul. Look at what I got. This night was gone. Bruno has been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. Alright, well that does it for this one here. Stay tuned for the next installment. Hope you enjoyed and subscribe. So stay tuned for the next one. Thank you very much and see you soon.